So it's rooted in the past. It's rooted in darkness. It's rooted in symbology. It's rooted in mysticism. And it's rooted in an archaeological view of the human being. You're digging in the dirt to find remnants of a previous time. It is past focused. And they spend a lot of time in tombs. And tombs are wombs. They're wombs for the dead. So you go, oh, Freud, oh, tell us about your mother, blah, blah. You know, it's very funny. Yeah, but it's literal as well. It's literal. Archaeologists go back to tombs. They go back to wombs. They go back to dead wombs and find out what somebody's history was, or a nation's history, or a culture's history. What I'm saying is, not that this is useless, but that it's only one way of looking at human beings. It's only one way of looking at trauma. And that maybe it's a perverse way. Maybe it's a corrupt way. Maybe if it was one of five and we used all five in an equally weighted way, or even if there was one of two, and Adler is a great counterbalance to Jung and Freud. Adler is a brilliant, perfect counterbalance. Then we would be okay, but we don't. We don't. Our psychology of today is Freudian psychoanalytic theory, is Jungian. It's mystical. We all psychology believes in the past. All psychology believes the past is the future. All psychology believes in mystery, mysticism, symbology, the unconscious, the tomb, the womb, going backward, going downward, going inward. It is the most yin discipline on earth. Even philosophy is balanced, yang and yin. You can have yin and yang style philosophers. You can have those who are outward moving, sun following philosophers, and you can have inward moving, moon following philosophers. You can't say that about psychology. You really can't. It's all yin. It's all in, back and down towards the earth. It's all earth moving. Mother is here on earth. Father is up and away, is aspirational. Mother is what is, father is what could be. This is why some linguists say, maybe this is a step too far, but some linguists say mother in most languages across the world is ma. In English would say mama. But in a lot of languages across the world, mother is m. But father is typically, so in English it would be, depending on where you're from, pa. It's away. It's a further away sound. M is a closer sound. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's wrong. Take it as an interesting side road. Ignore it if you don't like it. I take to it. I like it. But psychology itself encourages motherhood. Psychology itself is a mothering discipline. Psychology itself is a yin discipline. Fine. Motherhood, great. Nurturing, great. Yin, great and necessary. But what happens if we get out of whack? What happens if we're just yin with no yang? Well, in Chinese medicine, if an organ is out of balance, it leads to death. It leads to death. There's supposed to be, in Chinese medicine, for all organs, for all cultures, for all nations, for all humans, for all martial arts, a balance and a dynamic tension between yin and yang. All yin is collapse. All yang is stiffness and death. Well, too much yang would be tyranny, stiffness, death. Yin would be chaos, decadence, collapse, and then death. It would fall in on itself. Yang becomes a tower, which is too stiff and too tall and falls over, and yin is just a downward going. Nietzsche called this the Untergang. If you've read Thus Spake Zarathustra, and if you have, may God have mercy on you.